Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da da. Da 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 da. Why isn't it not working? I cannot tell. Da, 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 da. Okay, let me stop the stream and attempt to fix the stream. There we go. Now I think it's actually streaming correctly. There we go. Looks like it is, in fact. So I can pause these previews. Stop that. All right. All right. So as you can see here, we've got worlds.com set up to work inside a virtual machine that runs Windows 98. So let's get this baby working. Da-da-da. This is my first stream on my new setup, believe it or not. Hello, Delightful Boy and Emo Duck. How are you guys doing? Give me some quick advice. Does it look better with the borders and the actual Windows 98 thing normal, or should I stretch it to screen like this, where it's a little bit more stretched, but it just fits completely, but isn't at the correct resolution? What do you guys think? Should I do that or fit to screen with the borders? Ah, there we go. We're in, boys. Yeah, I'm going to play a little bit of music in the background. Alright. Don't want my microphone to keep falling over. I apologize. But it really likes being slippery on my glass table. So yeah, like I said, I'm running this in a fake Windows 98. And it looks really great, I have to say. But most importantly, it actually runs. See, when I used to be running it on Windows 97, it would just constantly lock up and completely lock my entire computer up, which is not good. I'll let you guys decide. Do you want my view to be? Do you want this to be a third-person shooter or a first-person shooter? Alright, we'll keep it in third person then. Alright, let me start out this stream by showing off a nice little trick. You have a thing where you can change your location dynamically. Now, you can't get past this here. But an old trick, you'll see all the people trying to be creepy in this game. They'll be on the other side of this to freak out newbies. And I think that's like an old thing. I don't think people do that particularly often anymore. But if you set yourself, your position in the world, behind it, you're behind it. And you can stand here and creep out newbies. This is, in this game it has really nice 3D, really nice looking 3D character models. But the downside is that you have to have premium to be able to do that. So, when you don't have premium, you're stuck with 2D sprites. So this character the sprite is called Holden, I think. And let me look at the avatar view. Let's find a mirror. Is the music too loud or too quiet? Let me know. Whenever you guys care to let me know. Give me 1 sec. Yeah, you don't really have footsteps unless you're a 3D character, and even then they don't really map to things. Like you'll see, Sir Gemini here is a 3D character. Nagato Yuki 300 and Silly Surgeon are both dressed up as men in body bags. I have a lot of 3D avatars that I really love, but I can't use any of them because I don't have premium time. There's 2 ways to get premium time. You can pay, I think it's like $15 to get 6 months, and I've done that like twice. But apparently there's also a trivia that happens Saturdays and Sundays at like 6 p.m. my time. So it's a little bit late for that, but I'll have to do that again soon, because apparently you can win premium time by doing trivia with the people who still actively do trivia on worlds.com. See, there's a VIP ones, but the one that I got this from is People, I believe. Holden, here I am. That's what he looks like from the front. He's a very handsome lad. There's also people like Miko, Lenny, Dolores, Ty, Susie, Star. I have my own name tag hidden, but I don't have the dressing room world. Damn, it's going to take me about 2 minutes to download this world by 56K modem. Let's download it now. No, let's keep playing. I have to restart to install it, so we'll just skip that for now. Yeah, it's not some private thing. It's the same one that started in 1996 or whenever. Alright, so this is Ground Zero. The basic Ground Zero. There's lots of Ground Zeros. It's interesting. People will make their own Ground Zeros that are all in the same space in time, but they look different. So you'll see the same people, but you'll be in a different dimension than them, a different world than them. That's how people like Online Sisyphus over here is apparently standing in the middle of the air. He's not. He's in a different version of the same world where I can still see him because we're in the same lookup area, but he has different geography. It's interesting. Here, to give you guys an example, I'll go to my one worlds mark, Jimbly Ground Zero. This is the most important Ground Zero because it has a place that lets you warp to different worlds. It has a bunch of bookmarks. So we have to hang on and teleport for a while. It's a little bit slower on the internet side using this 98 emulator than Windows 7, but it never crashes or locks up my actual computer, which is a benefit. Takes a while. There we go. Now we're here. We got the Gauntlet, we got Travel, we got Subway, we got Texas. But we've also... Ooh. My fake computer is strangling itself attempting to load everything. There we go. But we've also got a different version of Ground Zero. As you can see, everyone is still here, all the same people, but it's different. It has different geography. I can stand up on here, and on the vanilla world Ground Zero that you start in, it will look like I'm flying and floating up in the air. Like how Farstar over there is doing that. Got Bowie World. Hanson. They haven't updated a lot of the ads for a while. They've still got Aerosmith World, Hanson World, Bowie World. Whew. Here's the Mugshots World. I gotta learn how to put in my own mugshot, because people have been doing this recently. Like, it's not just people from way back when. People... As you can tell from the memes on the wall, people like Electrobank and Foo Enough, they're not from back in the day. These are people fairly recently that have been giving their mug shots to the man who runs this, Jimbly. And he doesn't even run Worlds.com, he's just a guy who's been doing it forever. Lurkst. A lot of these people are people who got into it and really dig the aesthetic of creepy people like Nexialist, which I can respect. There's a guy named Urotsuki is his Worlds.com name, and Gradual Dime's a cool guy. He's trying to archive a lot of the stuff about this game. But Urotsuki, he actually made a couple of maps recently. He's a cool guy. He goes by the name Saint on YouTube. He's commented on a couple of my videos. But he made a world based on LSD Dream Simulator. Yeah, you can go back in these mugshot rooms. My colors are all fucked up because I think I don't have it set to maximum true colors. Properties. At 256, we can go to True Color. Now, I won't update Worlds.com for a sec, but see, like, this isn't back from 1996 or 2002. This is very recent Tumblrite types. Not that I'm complaining about that. They're better at this game than me, by all accounts, considering they're able to somehow have 3D avatars at all times. Whereas my only notoriety in Worlds.com is that I was in the Vinny Vinesauce video. Like, I'm pretty sure these people didn't put in this picture like this. I'm pretty sure this is just the resolution and colors of my fake Windows 98 not playing right. Yeah, here, I'm gonna restart Worlds.com. Oh, if anyone's wondering about the music, by the way, this is the BBC Radiophonic Workshop. The name of the album is Fourth Dimension. It's from I think the late 1950s or early to mid 1960s when they were first experimenting with electronic music. This is the BBC Radiophonics Workshop are the people who made the original Doctor Who theme song. The pioneers of using synthesizers and electronic music for TV shows and stuff. And they made albums. This specific album and this specific song gained more popularity by being in the RPG Maker game called Space Funeral, which is pretty fun. But the whole album is actually pretty good, and only a couple of them are on Space Funeral. I really dig it because it's the first steps of electronic music, and it still sounds really nice. My greatest regret about running this in Windows 98 is that it takes forever to load stuff through the internet, but there we go. Now, let's teleport back to World's Mark back to Gimli Ground Zero, because we got to go to the travel room. Now this is where you go to get all the easy stuff. You walk in here and you click on any of these. Here's Uratsuki and his stuff. He has Ordinary World and LSD Dream Emulator. And then all these are, they're just around all kinds of different stuff. I've gone through pretty much all of them in past streams. So if any of you guys see any things you want to see out of these, I'll be glad to try them out. But as you can see, anything with GZ at the end is just a different version of Ground Zero. Let's go to Massage. Nice colors. Now we have to wait for all the textures to load in before we can make anything out of this. Yep, Jimmy Erotic, that would be his name. I don't know, I've been to his worlds, but I don't think they're particularly erotic, but as you can see, you can make out more colors on my character model now. What I should do before I stream this next time is just go to every world possible and load all the stuff so that it doesn't do this next time. Interesting thing with the friends list, people don't have to accept your friend invite. You just put their name into your friends list and you can see where they are online and you can teleport to them at any time. Let's go there. Let's go to see Farstar. Yeah, this game, it can run on, I think, up to Windows 8, but it has issues. Like I said, I could run it on Windows 7, but then it would lock up my computer. Its system requirements list Windows 95, Windows 98, Windows 2000, and Windows NT, as well as things like amounts of RAM in the megabytes, that sort of thing. It's not a very graphically intensive game, but the internet module of actually getting the internet to work in this virtual PC is very iffy. There we go. Oh, really? Farstar is just... I didn't realize that he was just in Ground Zero. Although I don't see Farstar. Let's try and download Bowie World. Do they actively use a netbook with Windows XP? I was on XP pretty late, but I feel like a netbook with Windows XP is kind of... I mean, at this point, you're sort of asking for viruses. Like, I'm not going to ever use the internet itself on this virtual PC because I'm pretty sure a lot of viruses work on Windows 98 in ways that wouldn't work for anything else. I really like this song. Called Take Another Look. Well, nothing wrong. Better be stuck with Windows XP than stuck on Windows Vista or Windows 95. The famous Bowie world. This is probably the weirdest world you'll find without having a bookmark. A bookmark world like the travel section or Happy Ground Zero. This is probably the weirdest world you'll find without something like that, or by teleporting to random people who've been using it long enough to have other worlds. Because this is built right into the game itself. But this is the hand garden. You click on the hands, they say different stuff in your text area. It's interesting. They fly off into the air. Figure out who the demon of nonlinearity is. He could be in the you-know. I'm not 100% sure how this place is related to David Bowie. Now we need to get Bowie World Street World. Can I pan vertically, or is it like Doom? I don't think I can strafe. If that's what you mean. You know what I'm going to do in a second? I actually have Worlds as a folder, which was a nice prearranged thing that has a ton of stuff built into it already. It has its own problems, but... Oh, that's nice of Worlds.com. It's not saving it to a worlds.com folder in my programs files. It's just saving all of its things directly to program files. Alright, I'm going to move a lot of this stuff. Anything in worlds.com here, this worlds folder that I imported, I'm going to move it into here. And anything that it asks to overwrite, I'll say no. But anything that it doesn't already have will go in here and will hopefully allow me to have more worlds preloaded. See, I don't really have to care because this isn't an actual computer. Look up and down. No, I don't think there's a way to look up and down, actually. There might be, but it's beyond my knowledge. I am a journeyman when it comes to worlds.com. I haven't had the true mentorship of an old fag or someone more inherently good at figuring this sort of stuff out. I was just in the right place at the right time. And I'm willing to go to the lengths to set up a Windows 98 virtual computer on my Windows 7 machine just to run this. That puts me above, apprentices, people who want to try it but don't have any desire to actually put in some work. But I can't figure out stuff like how to make your own worlds. Like, that's beyond me. Or how people get 3D avatars. Like, I still haven't done any of the trivia stuff. I'm gonna have to do that soon. Get myself my favorite 3D avatar, if you watch the worlds.com stream that Vinny did, is the police car. Although there's a lot of classics. There's the Manadactyl. There's the Velociraptor with the cool 7-Up cool spot as a head. That sort of thing. Exciting! Windows 98 Explorer management. Going down 100 floors. To Bowie World. This place was weird enough before David Bowie died. But, I don't know, it hasn't changed at all since he died. And I feel like that's the best thing to do. But it also feels a little bit more weird to be in David Bowie World. An official Worlds.com world. This isn't player-made. This was done by the people who made Worlds.com. Well, that brings me back up, I think. Yeah, I just went around in this circle. What the fuck am I doing? Get your shit together, Kevin Chevalier. Yeah, some people can put some interesting coding into their worlds. Bum ba dum bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum bum. Ba-da-na-na-na. Here we have a cathedral with a devil floating in a beam of light. No idea what significance this has to David Bowie, but rest assured this was all made long before he died, so it has nothing to do with that. To go down into the basement of this cathedral, you find a dance floor. Alright, that's the end of the Fourth Dimension album. I'm going to go over to my Streamstram playlist. Play what's ever in here. I do not own any David Bowie music, actually. I'm sorry to report. I've never been a big David Bowie listener. Not because I don't like his music, but I was never really exposed to it. So, I mean, I know there are David Bowie songs that I like, but I don't have any of them on my computer, so I'm fucking lost. Oh, somehow I disappeared myself into a black void outside of the borders of the world by walking into the side of the door instead of directly into the door. Amazing. Whew. I'm going to restart worlds.com now and see what adding all those files actually did. If anyone's wondering, this is a 20-minute long song. It's called Nanny Dato Mix for AM Discs. Some sort of, I don't know what the genre is, but it's like old, sort of like, it's not vaporwave, but it's old music mixed up, mashed together. A little bit of Asian flair thrown in. It's good stuff. I've played it before on my streams. No additional worlds marks added. Right, so that didn't work. Anyway, now I have a list of every known worlds mark. So let's go to a couple random ones. Let's see. Copy link address, change location, Smurfy's World, noip.com, Smurfy Mirror World. There we go, let's try and load some colors. I know. Na. Ashkara. If anyone cares about me as a person, Kevin Chevalier, I've been learning hiragana again, one of the Japanese alphabets, the one for children, the one that dumb preschoolers know. I've been doing okay. I actually recognize all 3 of the letters that are on screen right now, and I know that you wouldn't use hiragana to spell a foreigner name like I have. It would use katakana. But the first one is K, which would be K-E. The other one is B, B-I. And you tell that it's B instead of he, because it's he normally, but then when you add the quotation marks there, that makes it B. And the other one is N, just N. So it's K-B-N, I think. Is that new? I don't know, but there's no V. But yeah, you would usually do it in katakana, but I thought the hiragana for it looks better. What was I looking for here? Still not loading. I don't know what's taking it so long here. In fact, let's just quit that and run the exe in the worlds folder that I had and see if that does anything different. I really need more mixes like this. I really love this mix. I don't know what you would call it. It's 27 minutes long. It's not just a song. It's a mix of different songs. Well, apparently it decided to crash Windows 98 when I turned that exe on.